Hello friends, and welcome to the weekly moon update. In these videos, we talk about the moon energy as well as a little bit of astrology for the current week. In this video's case, we are talking about October 20th through the 26th. Are you feeling spooky yet? Because I'm really feeling the spooky vibes this week. Even though we have technically a Libra new moon. So let's not forget about the harmony. Let's not forget about the justice and the balance of Libra energy and Libra season, because we're technically closing out Libra season this week as well with this Libra new moon. So let's not forget about that Venus ruled, heart-centered Libra energy as we're making our way into Scorpio and spooky season. So we have a lot to talk about this week. We've got extra cards because I wanted to make sure that Libra got their say this week. So let's jump into it. So we have our new moon right here on Tuesday morning. So that means Monday has a waning crescent moon. And starting Wednesday and the rest of the week, we have a waxing crescent moon. So you can see the difference is that the little tiny sliver of light is on the left-hand side here. That means the moon is waning. And when the light is when the right is light, it means we have a waxing moon. So we've got a waning crescent, waxing crescent, and our new moon happening on Tuesday. So I know I said this in last week's video. I'm going to reiterate it again. If you want to do your new moon energy, if you're watching this live when it premieres at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday, you might want to do your new moon Libra energy shit tonight, or you can do it Monday night, but Tuesday is when the moon is new, and as you can see, it's going to start to transition right at 8:24 a.m. in the morning at the same time that the moon is new. So the moon will technically be in void of course energy at the time of the new moon, and it will move into Scorpio at 11:42 a.m. So we want to let Libra have its turn in the spotlight for this new moon. We're closing out Libra season. As you can see, the sun is moving into Scorpio on Wednesday. So Monday and Tuesday are the last days that the moon is in Libra energy and the sun is in Libra energy. So just so you know, if you want to tap into Libra energy, Sunday, if you're watching this live, or Monday is the day to do it. So personally for me, I feel like the energy of Libra is the feeling or idea of love. We have two zodiac signs that are ruled by Venus, the planet of love and relationships, and Taurus being the other one, an earth sign, is that kind of physical, tangible feeling of love, the physicality of it. It's that embrace and that connection, that bond that you feel in a very earthly, grounded, safe, and protected way. Libra is more, in my opinion, the idea of it, that feeling that you have when you can totally trust somebody, when somebody's being true to you, being faithful with you, and that feeling of relief. Libra is very much just this sigh of relief feeling for me. And so I feel like that's the difference. Like Taurus is that physicality of it, and Libra is that like energy of it, the idea of it. So Libra energy is just about being authentic, being true to yourself, being whole, understanding that there are two sides to everything. It's not just black and white. There is gray. There's a lot of gray in the middle. Like white is one thing, black is the other. There's so much more in between that. And Libra is just like understanding of that. Like, yeah, we're different, but so what? Let's find where's the common ground? Where do we meet in the middle? Like, we have our differences. Libra is such a big lesson for us as a society because it's like, for whatever reason, sometimes there are some things that like we hold on to, and it's like, this is the only way that it can be. And anybody else who has a different opinion of me is wrong and therefore bad. Like, and this is just a huge lesson that we need as a collective, that like there is no good and bad, there is no right and wrong, there is a middle ground. And if we're actually willing to be flexible, like the Libra scales of balance, then we can find a resolution, we can find a compromise, we can live at peace and in harmony if we stop thinking that there's only one way and it's my way or the highway. So it is, I just get this sense of relief and sigh with Libra energy. And I feel like that needs to be honored and respected, especially with this new moon, because I feel like Libra season has gotten overlooked. I feel like it just kind of like got pushed under the rug we had not only just 2 Virgo moons, but we had the eclipse also, and that just like took this spotlight during the entirety of Libra season. Libra's just trying to like balance the scales out, and it's like, no, Virgo has to do it this way and be particular and focus only on one thing, and the eclipse is like, oh no, you can't have harmony. We're gonna just when you think you have balance and you found peace, we're gonna throw something else onto your scales. And Libra's just like, I'm just trying to keep the peace here. I'm trying to keep these scales balanced. And I just feel like Libra's been totally overlooked. So that's why we have some extra cards here for this week, because I needed to use my little heart-shaped Libra love cards. And yeah, Monday is the day to do it. If you're watching this on Sunday is tap into some Libra energy, or on Monday, because Tuesday and Wednesday, we're having double Scorpio. We've got Scorpio moon and Scorpio sun happening Scorpio sun on Wednesday, Scorpio moon on Tuesday. So 11:42 a.m. Scorpio, or the moon moves into Scorpio. So we'll be in Scorpio energy all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday. Oh man, and all day Thursday. So we've got our full 2.5 days of moon and Scorpio energy. I'm actually doing okay. I'm actually filming this on a Scorpio moon day, and I'm actually doing okay today. I'm wearing black. I've got my protection necklaces on. I've got my crown on. I'm just like, I'm going with the Scorpio flow today, and I'm actually feeling okay. Normally, I kind of struggle on Scorpio days, and I kind of hesitated, like filling up my day with a lot of filming, because I was like, am I going to be able to focus? Am I going to be able to do this? But I'm riding the Scorpio wave today. I'm hoping this other Scorpio moon, maybe it's just because Scorpio feels so right in the season of fall. Maybe it's just easier to cope and manage with Scorpio moon days in the fall versus a Scorpio moon day in the middle of spring when everything's bright and colorful and happy and la la la. Maybe it's just hard to deal with Scorpio during that time of year. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got the sun moving into Scorpio, so we're officially in Halloween-y, spooky season. Mars moved into Scorpio in September. Mercury moved into Scorpio last week, I think it was, maybe the week before. And now the sun is here too. So we are officially in Halloween season, right? Almost exactly a week before Halloween. So get your spooky on Wednesday, Thursday, well, really Tuesday afternoon, all day Wednesday, all day Thursday. And then we're going to move into Sagittarius for the weekend, which kind of makes for kind of a fun and exciting weekend energy at 12:19 a.m. Ooh, that's a really quick transition. Look at that. 12:19 a.m. moon moves into Sagittarius. So we're closing out our week, heading into our weekend with some fun and exciting, going on an adventure. Going out, I feel like go out for a walk, collect fallen leaves and find leaves that like the color just like jumps out at you. That kind of sounds like a fun thing to do on Friday and Saturday. The weather's cooler. You can probably go for a bike ride and not get too hot and sweaty, or go for a walk or hike around your neighborhood or a trail that's nearby. Fall for me is a really wonderful time to get outdoors. I know we're supposed to do that in the summertime, but it's just way too hot for me. So fall is my like going outside and adventuring kind of time. And that's exactly what Sagittarius wants to do. They just want to go out and explore and to learn and to experience and to get excited about things. And we'll be in Sagittarius energy all day Friday, all day Saturday, some part of Sunday morning, and then another quick transition into Capricorn Sunday afternoon, which means we'll be in Capricorn energy this is like good getting ready for the week kind of energy, and then starting out with a Capricorn moon on Monday. I love having a Capricorn moon on Monday. It just gets your week started off nice. Capricorn is like, these are the goals. This is what we're going to do. Let's do it. And I like that energy. I'm excited for that energy. Just holy moly, the last month of the summer has just been like, or the last 2 months of the summer has just been like so crazy. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for this fall energy. I'm so ready for just letting shit go. God, why do we hold on to shit so much? Like, let our leaves change colors and fall to the ground. Let it all go. I don't want anything anymore. Get rid of it all. Get rid of it all. I want only good things in my life. I don't know why I'm holding on to things that make me feel bad, people that make me feel bad. I only want people in my life that make me feel good. Yeah, there was a quote in the Seasons of Moon and Flame. I'm going to say this. Surround yourself with those who will hear you when you say, I am changing, and tell them you are grateful for their acceptance of your wild seasons, but be accepting of theirs in return. Like, we're supposed to change. We're supposed to evolve. Embrace it. And Scorpio season is the time to do the changing, to do the transformation, and to just go with it. Go with that flow. Scorpio to just embrace the dark side and embrace the ugly, sticky, dirty, nasty truth of transformation. It ain't pretty inside that cocoon. It's all goo and decomposition and rearrangement of cells. So like, it's not pretty inside that cocoon. It's ugly, it's dark, it's scary, it's spooky, it's hard, and it's difficult. But Scorpio teaches us how to embrace it and just let it happen. Because I really do think, I said this in a different video recently, of like, I think the resistance is what makes it more difficult. And I am one to resist. I'm a Leo, which is a fixed sign. We are very stubborn and we don't like change. It's not that I don't like change. It's just like, this was working before. Why doesn't it work anymore? Because we're supposed to evolve. That's just it. Just don't argue with it. I think it's the arguing and the resisting that is just like making it more difficult to change, transform, and evolve. All right. So our card this week is coming from, well, one of the cards for this week is coming from the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. And we've got scrying. Soften your eyes. Begin the trance. Whole worlds are opened. Begin the dance. Scrying is the divination technique of seeing unconscious images or images from the divine or supernatural appear upon or within a surface. People scry into a crystal ball, a black mirror, water, even the surface of ice. It is a very ancient technique and one traditionally enacted on Samhain or Halloween. The keys to effective scrying are being as relaxed as possible, minimizing possible distractions, and softening your gaze and allowing. The enemy of effective scrying is distraction, both from inside and out. Turn off your phone, electric lights, anywhere you can see them, any music, and if you are scrying outdoors, Take the time to settle into the environment and listen to all the noises so that your mind will not need to break your focus later. It is also vitally important to settle the mind as much as you can. If you regularly meditate, you may wish to use these techniques, or otherwise, you can simply shut your eyes and focus on slowing your breath. This is usually very effective. If you have a specific question for the scrying medium, state it up front. Then, once you feel relaxed, turn your focus inwards. Imagine pulling your energy within you and then focus on the third eye point, the chakra point at the center of your forehead, just above the eyebrows, and imagine opening it. Gaze in a soft, unfocused way at your scrying surface and simply allow images to form and observe what presents itself to you. Do not engage your rational mind. This is about receiving and not thinking. Should you pull the scrying card? Okay, I was like, this is just telling us how to scry. What is the oracle message here? Should you pull the scrying card, I suggest that you try it for starters. It also indicates that you may wish to develop your intuition further and not rely solely on the logical part of your mind for all the answers. True wisdom takes a balance of logic and imagination and intuition for true wisdom. So I feel like this isn't really an oracle message, but the message that I was getting when I was pulling all of the cards that we have today is, the reminder that the veil is thinning. This is a time to go within and to reflect and to meditate and connect to the other side. Here around Samhain is when we're connecting commonly to the ancestors and to your loved ones who have passed. And I was really feeling that energy when I was pulling the cards for this reading, which is kind of funny that there's absolutely no oracle message here. But I thought maybe it said ancestors on there or something, but I'm really feeling the ancestors coming in and being present for those of us who are tapped in and connected to whatever. We don't have to wait until Halloween to scry. We can be scrying and connecting to the other side for the whole month of October and every day of the year. All right, so because of the Libra new moon, I needed to pull from my heart love oracle. And so I ended up with two cards. And so there's an image on one side and a message on the back. So what I did is I took a picture of this image with this message and then flipped it. So this is not the image that goes with this message, but we're just gonna take it like that, okay? So the first one is a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Again, when I was pulling these messages and these cards, I was really feeling ancestor energy. I could just feel like a whole circle of people just surrounding us, supporting us, encouraging us, cheering us on, and helping us. So if there's anybody on the other side that you might be missing, know that when you think of them, they are thinking of you, or they are present and they are there with you. So this message actually goes with this image. This is just how I did it and set it up. It was just the easiest way to take the picture and get both the image and the card. So again, this image was with that other message. And so this image goes with this message that says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories that you have shared with those you love. Again, I was just getting the message that we are surrounded by our ancestors. We are still connected to them. This is a reminder to try to connect, to thank them, to ask for their help. Our spirit team is always reminding us, ask for our help when you need it, and be specific. I find myself getting stuck in help, just help. But I'm trying to get better at being specific, saying can you help me process this emotion? Or can you help me out of this situation? Can you help me find which direction to go? Trying to be specific for what it is that I am needing. So again, this message goes with these angel wings in the heart. And I don't know, I think both of these images are just so beautiful. You can really feel that love and the heart and the love and the connection that I think that we all have with our ancestors and with the other side. So our chakra card is a throat chakra card, higher consciousness. At any given moment, the consciousness of your highest self is available to you and speaks through you. When presented with an opportunity to express your thoughts, ask yourself this question: what would my higher self say? Give it a voice and let it make its divine presence known using yours. Your highest self is the lightest, easiest, most fluid form of your true nature. Be intentional about cultivating your relationship with this essence. This is a nice reminder to be aware of, like, if you're having negative thoughts, a negative feeling like within you, that's not your highest self. That is not your spirit team. That is not your higher self. It's not that is like ego, anxiety, negative emotions, like thinking. Our brains are so weird. Like, we develop these negative things because we think that we're protecting ourselves and keeping us safe. If you are having a negative thought about someone or something, and I don't mean like if you're getting a message that, like, oh, this person isn't acting with true integrity or whatever, if you're like, I don't trust this situation, like that is intuition. That is normal. But if you're just like having those thoughts of like, oh, they don't like me, just those negative thoughts that are in your head, they're not true, they're not real, they're not true, and they're not real. Focus. You will start to, when you really try to tap into your intuition, you will notice that, like, your body just feels more relaxed and open and receptive to the messages that are coming through. Whereas when it's like a negative thing, like you feel yourself tense up, even if you're not like physically like noticing this tension, like you'll just feel kind of like abrasive or kind of like, this doesn't feel right. When you're receiving messages from your guides or your higher self, we say resonate a lot, but it's almost just like it sinks in and it's like, oh yeah, this feels true. So our crystal for this beautiful Libra new moon week is a beautiful pink Libra E stone. We have rhodochrosite. It is known as the rose stone and resonates with the heart chakra. It's a healing gem of compassion, love, kindness, and self-awareness. Rhodochrosite helps you get in touch with your inner child, reminding you that you are free. You are a free, loving being with the infinite capacity to grow and learn. The affirmation for this crystal is, with self-love and kindness, I honor my inner child. My life is filled with possibilities, and I find magic in the moment. So this is a really beautiful crystal and message to receive, because I hope that this Libra season is just like helping us to gain our footing again, to gain equilibrium again after such chaotic disruption during eclipse season. And like this year to 2025, geez, can we just get over with 2025 already? It's been a lot. It's been very difficult. And I think it is important to come back to like the inner child and to feel safe. And the message that I was getting with all of these cards together, just being reminded that our ancestors are loving and caring and nurturing us. They are supporting us. They are cheering us on. And to kind of support yourself in the way that you would a child or a younger family member, of just like, think about like, how wouldn't you want to lift somebody up when you pass on? Aren't you going to want to just be cheering the other people on that are still having to be on this planet Earth? I'm kind of like, I can't wait to get on the other side, because I feel like we would have, so I pretend or imagine that we have so much more power and control of just like following people. I don't know. I just imagine like following people around and cheering them on and just like, yeah, you can do it, and sending signs and synchronicities. Like, I kind of can't wait to get to that place, but because this Earth school be hard. This Earth school is hard. I don't like it here. Take me, let's go. But I don't know. The energy of all of these it's just like you are just a little soul spirit on your little soul journey, and you're in here on earth school, and just love yourself, be kinder with yourself, give yourself the time and space to let your scales recalibrate when things have disrupted it. And you deserve that time and space. Like, we often throw ourselves into things just because, like, we have to get things done, we have to keep going. Every society is like go 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 go. But like, man, if you've got kicked down in the dirt on eclipse season, then give yourself time to dust yourself off and get back up again. And when you are on the ground trying to pick yourself up, I believe that that's when our angels are the closest, and that's when we can ask for help the most, and actually like receive that message. Sometimes I think we get knocked down so that like we'll remember, like, hey, like, did you pay attention to that synchronicity that you saw, like, that was warning you about this thing? Hey, here we are. Now what are you going to do? You're going to remember to ask for help next time. All right, my friends, I hope that you have a lovely Libra new moon week. I hope you are able to give yourself that space and time to recalibrate your scales and find harmony and peace and balance, and to always remember that you can connect to the other side. Maybe you want to try out some scrying or some divination this week as we are making our way into Scorpio season and into the spooky week, which will be next week. So thank you so much for being here. I cannot wait to see you on the other side of the looking glass again sometime soon. What are you talking about? You're right off camera. Where are you? Oh, didn't. How do you do that? Like right there. And the microphone doesn't pick up your sound either. Oh well. Do you believe in magic in a kitty's heart? Oh, she's up on the thing now. She gave up on talking to me.